Have you heard about the country called Luxembourg? It is a country that a lot of people are considering at the moment. So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you about how you can migrate to Luxembourg, and I'm going to be mentioning some recruitment agencies that you can utilize to help you achieve this process. There are quite a number of recruitment agencies that you would be able to use, so keep on watching this video till the end and don't go anywhere. Luxembourg is a country in Europe. There are a lot of perks living in Luxembourg. Take for example, the tax system in Luxembourg is not as expensive as it is in the UK. Another benefit is the fact that you can go with your dependents. So if you've got wife, husband, kids, you can go with them. The third benefit is the fact that you can achieve naturalization, meaning you can become a citizen after 5 years. So that's an advantage as well. Another thing to look out is the money. The average pay in Luxembourg is over 48,000 euros per year, and that's a lot of money. Luxembourg has been seen to be a very profitable land with a good standard of living in the country, meaning you can be able to achieve a good work-life balance and still enjoy your money. So something else that you should know is Luxembourg is a really beautiful country. It is surrounded by France, by Belgium, by Germany. So the language that they speak in the country is English, German, French. If you know how to speak English, you are good. German, French, whatever it is, you will flourish in Luxembourg. There are different types of work permits in Luxembourg. So you've got the short stay, you've got the long stay, and you've got the EU blue visa. I'm now going to be talking about how you can get a work visa in Luxembourg. For you to get a work visa, the first thing you need to get a job. So like I said, I'm going to be talking about some recruitment agencies that you can use in achieving this. So don't go anywhere. You need to ensure that you watch this video till the end, because there are over 20 recruitment agencies that you can use. So don't miss that information. First, you need to get a job. So by the time you have received a job offer, what then happens is the employer needs to declare a vacant position at the National Employment Agency called ADEM. And when that is being declared, you would have to wait for 3 weeks. When you wait for 3 weeks and nobody takes up that position, what then happens? The employer would then issue an employment contract. When that is being issued, the employer will then go on to submit an application to ADEM requesting for a certificate of permission. That means for you to be able to stay in the country, they need to give you the certificate of permission. And after that has been issued, you, the employee, and the employer will then sign a contract after receiving this permission. So after receiving the permission and you and your employer have signed the contract, what you then have to do is you have to submit an application for a temporary authorization to stay in Luxembourg to the General Department of Immigration of the Ministry of Home Affairs. So when you are submitting this application, there are some documents that you require, and I'm going to be listing them out for you to know. First off, you would need a passport. Everybody knows you need an international passport at this time. So you need a passport, and then you need a certified copy of your entire passport. You would need your birth certificate, a police clearance certificate. You will need copies of your professional certificates or qualifications. So wherever you schooled, whatever it is that you studied in school, you would need certificates, copies of those certificates. You would need them. And just so you know, if those certificates are not in English, French, or German, then you would need to have them translated to those languages. The next thing you would need is you would need a copy of the employment contract dated and signed by both you and the future employer in Luxembourg. Then you will need original copy of the certificate from ADEM granting the employer the right to hire a third country national. So remember when I said that you would have to wait for 3 weeks first after you've gotten the offer from the employer, when the employer put out a declaration. So if within that 3 weeks nobody gets the job, then they would give you the next thing that you would need. So you would need that original copy of the certificate from ADEM granting the employer the right to hire you. What then you would need a proxy or a power of attorney, you need a cover letter, and you will need your CV. This is the part where I would assume that you know your CV is not supposed to be the CV you are using to apply for every other job. So you will need a CV that is in a European format, a CV that is appropriate for the job. You will need a CV. So if you need to update your CV, please do update your CV. So by the time you do all of these and you've applied for the temporary visa, you've gotten it, you've gone to Luxembourg, the next thing you need to do is you need to declare that you have arrived. Yeah, so you need to do something called a declaration of arrival in the new community of residents in Luxembourg, and then you go on to do a medical check, and then you would submit an application for a residence permit. That's when you get the longer stay work visa there in Luxembourg. Like I said in the beginning of today's video, I'm going to be talking about some recruitment agencies that you can use in helping you achieve this process smoothly. So if you don't want to go through this whole hustle of looking for a job and things like that, there are a lot of recruitment agencies in Luxembourg that you can use. I'll be leaving a link in the description box to all of these agencies, so ensure that you have a look if this is something that you were interested in. I'm going to be mentioning just a number of them, not a lot, just 5 of them, and you can have a look for the rest of them if you are interested. And so the agencies I'm going to be mentioning today, you have got Randstad Agency, you have got Robert Half, you have got Michael Page, you've also got Hayes Luxembourg, and you have got Manpower Luxembourg. The rest of the agencies would be in the description box, so please do have a look. Just leave it in the comment section and just let me know if this is something you're going to do, this is something you're going to give your shot. My next content is going to be on how you can become a pay nurse in the UK, seeing that I am someone who is 1 at the moment and I have grown through the bands to be in a band 7 in that specialty. If you found value from today's content, please like the content, share it to friends and family members, because that way YouTube's algorithm is going to push it out more for people. And if you peruse through the channel, there are quite a number of videos I have done talking about migration to different countries, so please do have a look, because I know you will find value from it as well. If this is something that you are interested in, or if you've got friends and family members that would be interested in this as well, I would encourage you to smash on the subscribe button, turn on your post notification bell, because that way when I put out the content, you'll be the first person to be notified. And until the next time, keep being amazing and have a wonderful day.